Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I feel like this clip that I'm about to show, I may have seen it before a couple of years back. This strikes me as old. That this lady seems familiar to me for whatever reason. I could be wrong, but we're going to react to it since it's going viral. I'm going to allow it to play, and then we just going to talk about it. You know how we do here. So without any further ado, here we go.
I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating Black men. I am so tired of the lack of commitment, the lack of support, the lack of encouragement, the lack of money. Like, I don't know what to do from this point on, but I can tell you one thing. My interest in dating another Black man is like 1% at this point. They want us to be ride or dies until they get their shit together. And then they don't want to support us in return. They don't want to commit to us. They don't want to marry us. But then they want all the benefits of being a husband without actually proposing to us. I need someone who's intentional in every single aspect. I'm aware that I'm going to get a lot of hate.
So here we have a lady who saying all of this with a kid in the back, which looks like there's a child in a car seat in the back. So a single mom ranting about the types of men that she has been running into and dating. Men who are waiting on you to do something for them, and in the moment that they don't need you anymore, they basically chuck the deuces and they're gone. And things of that nature. Basically, bums, guys that are using, they don't have any money, and also they're not going to commit. They got commitment issues. They're not interested in these serious relationships, especially with the woman that they used as a come up. Now, are there men like this? Yes. Those are the hyena males. These are hyenas. What she's describing is a whole hyena, because I don't know a lion that moves like that, even if he's down bad at a certain point in his life. But she's describing these men, and then she says it's emotional labor. Ma'am, let me clarify something. You want to be in control of these situationships that you are in. Her and the women that think like her and the women that move like her. You get men that need you in some capacity, or they need something. Maybe he needs a place to stay. Maybe he needs support for some reason to get up on his feet, whatever the case may be. A lot of times, that this is what he's doing. However, you have more money. You may have the things that he needs or what have you. Materially, you have more than him. So you're willing to get into a situation with him because you feel as though you have the leverage and the power in the situation to pull the rug out from under, put a plug on it when you see fit. Now, here's the problem with that. You can't have a power play and then be sucked into the delusion that you buy into. And here's what I mean. If you're getting into a situation with a guy where you realize that you're in a position where he needs you for something, and so you agree to get into a situationship with him just to get something out of him, it's transactional. It's like super transactional. You're getting something out of him. You're getting the male attention. You're getting sex. and all of this sort of thing, something you like out of him, while you know that he's only there to get some stuff that he wants. Now, if you're gonna do that, you gotta know that any game he spit at you is likely a lie of some sort. So you can't get suckered into it. Like, you just gotta play the game because you're choosing to play the game. Like, you playing the game because you're playing. The only way to not suck at this game is to not play it, but you all join in. You all participate in this gameplay. So he's going to tell you all the stuff that he thinks you want to hear and blah, 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 blah. And so you guys somehow get emotionally invested in a situation where you claim to know that he's playing and that you have the upper hand. So how is it that you're getting tricked in a situation that you volunteer for? You can't be a victim and a volunteer. And I've said that plenty of times on this channel. You can't be a victim and a volunteer. You're either one or the other. So if you volunteer to get into a situationship with a guy, you know this is going to be temporary. You know this guy not going to marry you. You know this guy's not about nothing. You met him and he wasn't about nothing. You met him and he couldn't keep a job. You met him and he, you know what I'm saying, his work ethic was bad. You met him and, you know, he didn't like to take accountability for things. Everything was somebody else's fault. You know, he didn't take initiative nowhere. You met him in that condition. And then y'all will meet this guy in the condition, and then he'll start telling you about all this stuff he's gonna do. Now you see that he's really not about any of these things that he's talking about, but yet you will buy into the lie that you know is a lie. He hitting you with what you know is coming, and you stand there to be hit by it. And then you get mad. Like, this is the part that puzzles me. Then you get mad and be like, he lied to me. But you knew he was spitting game. You knew he was just saying whatever in order to make you feel comfortable so that he could reap whatever benefit. And then you was reaping whatever benefit. But yet you wanted to play the role of the super jealous, super invested girlfriend. So you want to go through the phone and you want to argue with him about who he texting. You want to do, and you don't even be really emotionally invested in him like that. Like, y'all don't be in love. This is not a byproduct of you being in love with this man and then not wanting to be betrayed. This is all the game. So how is it that you playing the game, but then you actually get suckered into the fantasy of the game? That's like watching a movie, knowing that it's fiction, and then actually being like in your regular life outside of the movie, you be invested in it emotionally. Like, it don't even make no sense. So all of this so-called emotional labor that you putting into it is unnecessary, to say the very least, because you don't have to do that. If you would be more patient and actually be a part of a better value system, so that therefore you could vet a man in a better value system and with a better, you know, outlook and disposition on life, then you could get a different result. But y'all don't want to do that. You want to mess around in the pool. You want to mess around in the gutter and then be mad that, you know what I'm saying, filth and dirt and garbage and sludge is all on you. But you was over there in the gutter with no gloves or nothing. You was just over there in the gutter digging through with your hands and then getting mad that it was dirty. Like, what do you think is happening here? I would wager that the percentage of men that's actually coming in here lying is small, because they don't really gotta tell these types of grandiose lies in order to get stuff out of you. That's old school. These men don't have to come and tell you they're gonna marry you for you to let them in your home, and you know what I'm saying, and all this other kind of stuff that y'all think y'all be doing. Y'all think y'all be helping somebody. And I'm gonna say a little something about this help before we go. Y'all only do so much. Y'all only do enough to be able to throw it in his face that you gave him something. Y'all don't really be trying to help no man really get to nowhere because of the fear of I helped him and then he left me high and dry. Y'all don't even want to deal with that. So you do enough to make it appear as if you supporting him, but really you just doing stuff so that later on in the argument you could throw up how you did something for him. But it really don't help him long term. It really doesn't help him get out. You know what I'm saying? Like you helping and hurting at the same time. Like y'all understand what I'm saying? You know how somebody, do just enough, just enough. They don't really help you, but they do a little something just to be able to say they did something, but that didn't really help the goal or the cause at all. That's what y'all be doing. So I don't want to hear this about, you support ride or die. Y'all been not doing no supporting. Who y'all supporting? And why are you giving all of this energy to a man that don't want to commit to you? What's that about? What is it about being ride or die for a dude that will not commit to you, that has no interest and has shown zero interest in commitment? Why are you so invested? See, these are decisions that y'all are making. These are decisions. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, Sister Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.